Alright, welcome everybody to the first match of the Grand Finals weekend. We have Canada, 2nd seed, up against Thailand, 7th seed. Commentating this match will be myself, Vorty, and Chiv, who is coming soon. Should be here any second now. But yeah, this is going to be a good matchup. I think you have Canada, one of the favorites in this tournament, and then Thailand, who's been performing maybe a little bit better than what people were expecting going into 4WC. But looks like we have the rolls coming in now. Now this pool, this Grand Finals pool, I could not believe it when I saw some of these maps. You can recognize a few of these. I think Hidden 2 might be a recognizable map. The Love Tech map. And that's in the Hidden 2 slot, and if anybody's played that, that is a brutal one. And that's just a recognizable one. There's some maps that are even more challenging in this pool. It's going to be very interesting to see if we can get even any FCs on some of these maps. We're talking about the bans. Both of these teams, in terms of strength, you have Canada, who likes to pick, at least against the United States, they pick a lot of hard rocks, a lot of reading maps, leading into their strength as a hard rock and reading team. I think picking hard rocks into Thailand will still be the solid answer, but I'm not sure about... Oh, there it is. There he is, Shiv. How are you going?
Oh my god, I feel like run back to my PC, bro. Downstairs. Hello? Hey, everyone.
Yep.
Okay. The band's been finished yet?
I think they're just rolling. I was just talking about what Canada was as a team, but I think you could do a little bit better than me.
Yeah, I don't know. This is a bit of a funny roster this year, so... Got a lot of gimmick players, got a lot of reading and tech players, and still got a good amount of decent mechanics overall, so they have a lot of options. It's really not that much speed, but doesn't look like Thailand has any either. Both teams are going to be banning the speed maps.
Yeah, I think the free mode 1 ban from Canada is fair. Both of these teams banned speed last weekend, but maybe a little bit more afraid of what Lesbury could do. These speed maps, by the way, this DT2 is a 250 BPM stamina map, and the DT3 is 300 BPM. I thought like the sheet was bugged when I saw those BPMs on the pool. Could not believe it at all.
No, it's wild. But yeah, like... Looks like this is going to take away both maps. Canada definitely has overall the maybe stronger speed roster if this was a 6.8 star to early stage pool. But at this high of SR, they just are really scared of these, 1v4 players just like Let's Play. Thailand, a very strong example of that.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think if this was a bit more of a comfortable pool, I think Canada would like to leave speed open. Just they'd probably be more solid against Thailand, but you have to have a player who's able to play these kinds of maps at this difficulty, and there's just not that many who can.
Yeah.
And Thailand batting at Hard Rock 1, I think one of Canada's biggest strengths going into this matchup is going to be the Hard Rock pool. So I think it's fair to ban that Hard Rock 1.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see him actually leave up Hard Rock Tech with Nomad 4. 2 picks where I feel like the Thailand roster, yep, there's the Hard Rock Tech that I was kind of curious that they left open. But I feel like I understand why they banned Hard Rock 1. Off the philosophy, just said that, Hard Rock's one of Canada's strongest suits, but I feel like this is way more of a threatening map than Hard Rock 1 is, with Lesbury being able to maybe carry the A map himself. This is just a little scary depending on how comfortable he is.
Yeah, it is an interesting... Because Hard Rock 1, you would think Thailand would at least be comfortable to play it, since it is just a standard mechanics map, but this is CS 5.5 Hard Rock Tech. Very, very niche skill set. I'm not sure if Thailand is going to have a super comfortable 4 for this, but maybe they're more willing to gamble on a breakpoint on this map than Hard Rock 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this goes, I feel like this is still Canadian favored, but, can't really count out any team on Grand Finals, just like this Thailand roster with there's these players, not only Let's Play, but players like Chess and players like Phantasma who have been having a fantastic tournament. All of that being said, not too sure how Phantasma really will play on this map. Same with Chess. We're seeing the one.
Yeah, I think last weekend, Lespre popped off on the Hard Rock 2, getting like over 700k, and it might take not a similar score because I don't think it's realistic to get 700k on a lot of these maps, but a similar type of performance where just pop off, get a ridiculous combo might be enough.
We'll see for sure.
I still think with these maps, it's like when they get so hard that nobody or maybe very few people can occasionally get a big combo, having a comfortable 4 is so important because the difference between getting like 200k and 300k matters a lot more when the top score is like 400, 500k. So I do still think it's Canada favored just because I think they'll have a solid 4 for a map like this.
That's kind of the crazy thing though, is that like Thailand's probably one of those rosters where you actually expect them to have the least solid 4. And that's also true to some extent where, you know, Lespre and Chess and Phantasma haven't really been pulling their own weight and more. But it's really surprising to see that, you know, roster doesn't really have that, you know, 4-player depth in most maps is still able to make it this far.
Yeah, I think Thailand in that instance is a very unique team.
They actually do have a couple slots. Actually, they do have, I think, a full roster for. I think breeding area maps. They actually have 4 players, and
yeah,
same with a lot of the early stage stuff. They actually had 4, but I'm just not too sure anymore. Anyways, going to be seeing Yip, Divine Rose, Encore, and Gore against Phantasma, Lespre, Chess, and Yoruchi, and this first 3 core in Thailand going to be very standard throughout the tournament, as Gore and Yoruchi are going to find the first 2 misses.
It's already 1-2 with Phantasma and Lespre holding on, and Yip dropping is going to give a big advantage to Thailand, but how long can they hold this combo for? You can see how tricky a lot of these patterns are. There's absolutely nothing free in a CS 5.5 Hard Rock Tech map. But if they can hold on for like maybe 200 combo more, this is looking really good. Phantasma does... Actually, no, that was Bancho. They're still carrying on.
Yeah, despite the motor breaks on... Oh, not even motor breaks on Chess, but Yoruchi actually out the 300 combo there. Phantasma misses as well as Lespre, so all combos off the board, and suddenly Yip and Encore in the driver's seat for a combo.
This 300 combos are going to go a long way, but they miss right on cue. And now it's slight advantage to Thailand. But I think just because of the accuracies being more stable on Canada, you can see everybody almost at 94 with Divine Rose being the lowest, but on the side of Thailand you have Chess and Yoruchi just a little bit less comfortable.
And this second section, actually, scoring is not even going to shift over. There's still no combos. Divine Rose is going to drop his 400 combo, and that's going to be nobody to match Lespre, who finds a miss. But Chess actually has the highest combo at 300 now.
There's not much time left. Chess does drop, but it's going to just be crucial not losing too much score from act drops or chain misses at this ending. An 80k score difference, but that could close if Canada performs really well on this ending.
But no player is holding any combo besides Encore and yet, but that score is still 100k despite the multiple misses from Chess and Gore. Actually, be a breakpoint. Hard Rock Tactic going to be going in favor of Thailand already, after some very strong scores from Lespre and Phantasma.
That is a great start for Thailand going into this match. And we talked about how this was an interesting map to leave open, but looks like it paid off for them. Phantasma and Lespre getting really, really big scores, the 2 biggest scores in the lobby. Yoruchi and Chess doing enough to keep them in the match. Now it's Thailand's first pick. Now, I think you mentioned how Thailand does have a good reading roster. Like, that's one of the, types of maps where they can get 4 comfortable players. But Canada also likes reading. They have a good reading roster as well, so I don't know which team wants to go reading into this match. I think one map, though, Thailand would definitely want to pick is No Mod 1. I think No Mod 1 is a map slot, like, is the Thailand map slot. Not just because of Lespre, but, Chess, Salvatore, Phantasma, you have several players who can all pop off on the No Mod 1. So I think at some point in this match we're going to see it. I'm not sure if we're going to see it now. Maybe they're keeping it for later when it's more needed.
They also have other options like taking it into DT1, DT4. Canada really still doesn't have that many players left for these types of maps, where Lespre can really just unlock himself into this 1v1 type of situation with players like Eddie on Canada, and we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of options here, I think. I'm kind of curious what they because this will actually show what they're actually trying to go in towards. Like, No Mod 2 is also an option where Canada doesn't have a strong roster for it. So we'll see here.
Number 2 could be a good option.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
they-
go for number 2. You know,
Doesn't
one
make
thing I... Oh, no, yeah.
No, that's not good.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, one thing I really like about the Nomad 2s in this tournament is the map poolers have refrained from going into the 210 BPM territory, which sometimes it's like you can make Nomad 2s harder by either increasing the BPM or making them more spaced. And I think for a Nomad 2 slot, you should just make it more spaced, right? Keep it at like 200 max. That's what we've been seeing. So 200 BPM, it's still very, very challenging, very, very heavy on flow aim. Not leaning into the stamina crushing territory of 210.
Yeah, I think it's... Well, since I'm a polar, there's like definitely some other like ways you can make 210 work, but it just means that if you have a 210 map, there needs to be other types of lower BPM flow in the pool. So it can still be pulled off, but in current like meta pool formatting, it's actually kind of hard because people use Hidden 3 and Hard Rock before other slots in like raw flow. DT4 is also a slot that there's like some maps like Way My Way where the map is just pretty much all flow that can be really tested, so you can put a harder stamina map in DT2, like Nomad 2 instead. But that's besides the point. We're not here for map pool philosophy, so into Nomad 2 we go, which I think is a very good pick by Thailand because I was thinking about that. I was like, I don't think Canada has had the strongest of losses in this slot in the entire tournament. I think they've lost every single Nomad 2, or they at least lost to both South Korea and USA.
Yeah, I think, if I recall correctly, I think it was still relatively close against the United States. I might be misremembering.
Yeah, it was
but
pretty...
I think...
Oh, I don't remember actually.
Let me see. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was still a decent gap. Yeah, so I think this is a fair pick. Once again, a map where if you have 1 or 2 players on the side of Thailand who are feeling good on a map like this, it might just be enough if nobody on Canada is really comfortable on a 7.64 star. I just can't believe maps are this hard at 4digit restricted tournaments now. It's unbelievable.
We'll be seeing Flat Paper and Tan make an appearance for Canada. First appearance for them in this match, as well as Dry underscore Noodle, who I did not realize was a player.
I think Dry Noodle steps in for some of the tapping maps to the side of Thailand.
I see. Yeah, I do think this time of us has surprised a lot of people, mainly because off the back of Let's Play and Chess, but also Phantasma, definitely kind of the underdog of this tournament because I think he used to even be like rank 100. People kind of forgot, so he has the fundamentals and he might just show it off in this match. There goes Tan.
So far, everybody on Thailand holding.
They're kind of finding a lot of struggles actually. Tan and Go gonna find double miss. It just, chess goes low, so it's just on-card and Flat People against 3 FCs on Thailand.
And there's the break. I think once this map really picks up, the difficulty section, Dry Noodle does drop, but it's now 2-2.
Let's Play and Phantasm are still holding 2 rocks in this match, and Chess gonna find a lot of miss on him. He's actually struggling very hard right now, and at 91% is not gonna do enough, but scoring, oh my god, and Thailand just lost all of their scores. Let's Play Phantasm find a double break.
That is massive for Canada. If Onkar and Flat Paper can hold on for a little bit longer, this is looking really good for them to take back that breakpoint they lost.
And despite the constant misses from Tan right now, Flat Paper and Onkar, 2 right, pulling it, as well as Go, who's stabilized back to 500 combo. This is looking night and day to their previous Nomad 2 performances, as they're the ones with the combo advantage. So we'll see how the second half of this map goes, but looking good for Canada.
Yeah, it's very similar. It's just the reverse situation. Canada had Phantasma and the Lesbury carrying those 2 big combos. Now it's the opposite, Onkar and Flat Paper against Thailand's pick.
But as the break is just passed in, nerves have settled in now, so it's going to get a lot more difficult. The flow is also increased. And there goes 3 players on Canada. It's just Flat Paper now against what seems to be Let's Play Phantasma and trying to do all putting back up their combo.
But recovering on his 50s.
Yeah, a lot of damage done already.
Yeah, I mean, with Lesbury dropping there, if Flat Paper carries on for a little bit longer, but I think it's still important. Actually, never mind, Dry Noodle and Phantasma drop. This is looking like almost done for Canada. Flat Paper can hold on. with this crazy performance.
Paper's pulling through Canadian 5-digit pride right now going on. He's also 5-digit right now. But
Is that true? Is he actually 5-digit?
He just deranked immediately back after. Like, he's like he's the 5-digit guy. But
okay.
I mean, Chess is like the
5-digit,
5-digit. Yeah. Oh, he finds a miss, but he's already done so much more. That 500k score is sticking through it. The score is now 280k. No combos besides less phase. Mere 500 combo against Gore.
Yeah, that's a big break point for Canada. Keeps the score even.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for the first point on Canada's side. 340k. I think Gore still has combo. He hit everything.
Wow.
And he's also one of the other players on this Canadian roster that is completely new. Practically nobody's known of him because he barely played any tournaments, but I think he top scored tryouts about second place, only behind 10.
And I mean, considering Canada's Noma 2 performance last week, I still think this was a fair pick from Thailand and maybe a bit of an underperformance, but I just don't think anybody expected Canada to show up this hard on the Noma 2, performing very, very well. Not just with Flat Paper, but I mean, Gore and Onkar above 400k as well.
I don't think Onkar played last week either. I'm pretty sure it was either Divine Rose or Eddie or Yep even, who probably filled in. And Tan said that he's not been liking the 4WC Nomad 2s, despite being the Nomad 2 guy. But yeah. And it's back onto Canada's pick, who, after their blunder first pick, back with a little bit more confidence. And I think that they might be a little scared about picking tech now after that Hard Rock pick. Kind of like a little shaky. So they do have options like either going into something like alt. I don't know if they really want to go into reading because I feel like the first team that taps into reading, whoever wins it is gonna have such a huge confidence boost. Like when you pick a match and like you're the first guy to win like the aim pick by like 500k, like you're so much confident and like it opens up way more of the match towards you. But you really want to not be the guy that first because if they pick it and they lose it, it's like way better for you. Anyways.
Yeah. It's interesting. There's a lot of I feel like contested maps. You mentioned Nomad 3, and I think it's a map slot. Thailand is pretty comfortable as well. A lot of the techie maps Thailand would like to pick. You have Hard Rock 3. I still think, even considering the Hard Rock 2 pick, if Canada's confident as a Hard Rock team, I think Hard Rock 3 is still a good option. They're feeling good on it because that is going to be a brutal map to play if you're not really, really good at Hard Rock.
I completely agree. I also think that Hidden 2 is actually a good option because I think I looked at last week's Hidden 2 and Thailand really struggled on it. So if they really want to unleash Top Paper, probably the map to start. But it's going to be DT4. I actually completely did not expect this.
Oh, wow.
Actually, this is actually a bit of a script like flip in the fact that this is more of the other players on Canada will be like really seeing shine. When you see this roster, you mainly expect people like, oh, they have Yip, they have Cup Paper 2, like OWC level players, like they're gonna be picking reading and tech. We also have players like Eddie, and just like you saw previously, like Gore's been playing very well, so two players who will do phenomenal on this map.
Yeah, and this DT4 pick, I think, is also a little bit picking into the opponent's weakness. Because I don't think Thailand really likes these DT4 tech reading DT maps. This is 240 BPM as well, so it's actually also a good amount of tapping, and considering the Nomad 2 being pretty favored to Canada, you also have a bit of a tapping advantage there.
But I do feel like if any map is going to be solo carried, this is definitely one of them with the amount of skill sets it calls for. 10.3, 240 BPM, extremely dense, almost like speed tech, but a lot of finger control. And I think all eyes are on either Eddie or Lespe, as these two players definitely the most comfortable at this type of stuff. I believe Lespe FC the DT4 a couple weeks ago, but I might be mistaken. Eddie on the other hand, he did very well.
This is an interesting map because it has a lot of 240 BPM cut doubles, which is an insane BPM to map cut doubles. And I think there's going to be very few players who are comfortable at hitting those, and Eddie might be one of them. We're going to see if Lesbury can match on the side of Thailand.
I'm just not too sure who else in this Thailand roster can really play this. From what I know, I don't actually think Chess is that fast, So I'm a little interested to see how he does. Phantasm going to make another appearance, who I think should be staying in the lobby for the rest of the match due to how versatile, and not even how versatile, but how high his skill cap is compared to the rest of this team.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the cool thing about this for WC is that, like, I think it's important that countries always put in new players. One thing I was actually really surprised, actually, from your country, like, I was looking at the Australia roster, I didn't know, like, a single player besides Mavs.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
It was crazy. Like, they were, like, the new guys were actually just so good at the game.
Oh, yeah. I think I remember doing tryouts in this. Yeah, I played. Yeah, on tryouts, like O/JGLF, I just saw how insane those players were, and they showed up even more in the tournament. Just, crazy performances from them. Getting into this side.
Yeah, I forgot, but I don't know what happened to him. Anyways, Eddie's gonna find the first miss. Oh, same with Dryny though. What happened to the 5K player from Australia?
5K?
That's Delcoran?
Oh, Delcoran! Yeah. I think that was one of the situations where it was like a choice between two players. I think it was Blue or Delcoran. It was a very, very hard choice to make. They had very, very similar try performances. So it was just tough to make that decision, I think, for the captain.
Yeah, but as already seen, there are some players super uncomfortable on this, and it's being shown in players like Chess. Trying to do as well, less they're gonna find a miss, but
dropping right at that second.
There are some players that are so comfortable on this, and Eddie is 97 right now. Goal is 196. And this is just where the map becomes unplayable for some people. And almost everyone in Thailand is already less than 90 act. But 2 players in Canada still only 90. Actually, every player in Canada, Divine was finally going to be dropping under 90 as well.
Yeah, this map is absurd. And I think accuracies are just going to be the entire difference here when nobody can hold a combo.
Yeah. And actually, that's actually some very good scores by Canada. Double 250k. Gore actually pulling out 300k.
I think this is an example of one of those maps where you're not going to see any massive combo, so it's just going to come down to the consistency of your team and being able to get high AC.
And it's showing in 2 other Canadian players right now who are doing very well. 5 people as well, actually above 90 as well as Brian Noodle, who's actually been playing not bad. Let's play also at 300k, but there's no way that they're catching up at this point.
Yeah, I just don't think there's enough score potential. There's like an eighth of the map left.
Yeah.
Yep. Unless Canada just drop all their pens.
Yeah, but there goes 2 combos instantly on Thailand side. And looks like Eddie has found his groove. He's going to be full combo the entire ending right now. Same with Les Perry though, actually. Both the players, they both find a miss, but as expected, the 2 top scorers in the map. Very good pick actually by Canada. Kind of surprised how it went that way, but JD and Roster looked really good on that 1 A rank by the one guy that could play this map.
Yeah. I wonder if Canada wants to pick DT now. Oh, DT1 now. Maybe. It's a very different type of map, but
yeah.
It's similar enough. It's high AR. It's a similar BPM range. Obviously focused on aim instead of tech, but maybe not a bad pick for Canada.
I see.
Thailand gets into Free Mod 3. This is an interesting pick. This is something Canada, I think, picked a similar map against the United States, but it's your CS5 AR8. Pretty conventional map for the most part.
Yeah, if I could pick one slot I think people would be scared about in this tournament against Canada, it's been Free Mod 3. I think they've won every single one, and I picked it every single match. Mainly because the 4 core roster they stay with the entire time is so unbelievably good at these anti-mod maps. It's where Franklin comes in, Cup Paper takes Hidden, and then Eddie takes Hidden Hard Rock, and then Yip and Gore usually throw double Nomad. Gore can also take Easy, but I haven't seen him do it in this tournament yet. But it's won every. It beat USA, it beat South Korea, and I think they're looking to make it happen again here. So, gonna be a little interested to see how Thailand really responds with this, because this is a really dangerous pick, but they can work out really well.
Yeah, it's this is already going into really contested maps where both teams are going to be pretty strong. But I think you just have to do that even early into this match just because of how many maps in the pool are going to be in that contested territory. So if Thailand are feeling good, if this gamble works out, I think it'll be very good for them for the rest of the match.
I'm kind of curious who's going to be taking the Hard Rock on this Thailand roster. I haven't seen him play Fremont 3 yet. I do believe Salvatore is most likely playing either Hidden Only or No Mod. Or Chanta also is one of the ARA players, those two. And then could be Let's Play Hard Rock, Phantasma, No Mod, or the other way around. I have no idea if this map is also easier on Hard Rock or not.
I mean, it did not look easy. There's a lot of space triples. And a lot of patterns that look absolutely brutal to play just from the mechanics perspective of how much precision you need. Lesbury would definitely be the best Hard Rock player, but it's just, you know, if Lesbury also feels way stronger on No Mod, maybe you could go No Mod, but I think his team will have players who are good No Mod on a map like this.
Yeah, and you'll be seeing this, this exact roster that Canada's going to be pulling through. Eddie definitely has Hidden Hard Rock, and it's going to be, as you said, Let's Play Hard Rock and either Chanta or Salvatore No Mod. Hidden. Actually, can you take 3 Hidden? Or is the client bugged? 3 No Mod. Okay, no, some
yeah, client bugged, yeah.
Eddie gonna find an instant Chavis. He missed the entire first stream, so he just nuked all of his squad.
It's good to get that chain miss out of the way early.
And there goes 2 players on Thailand. And Chanta's really struggling to hit him, but same with Franklin. He'll be finding the first miss. And there goes Yip and Phantasma as well. So just Let's Play against Goa. Goa can find miss as well. Only combos on Let's Play.
And this map is relatively short. It's only 1:30, so this combo, if Lesbury can carry it on, even 20-30 seconds longer, it's going to do so much damage to Canada. Oh, these patterns, dude. No, he gets the miss.
Canada has no combo move. Actually, Salvatore is actually pulled up with the 300 combo, but he's the only person on Thailand of anything. And as Goa, Eddie finds a miss as well. So just Goa against Salvatore, but he's 200 combo behind, but he finds a miss. And all eyes on Goa now. 200 combo on him. And the score is actually still in favor of Thailand a little bit, but it's finally going to shift over. Franklin going to find this as well. Oh my god, what is happening?
Be very close, but those misses from the side of Thailand, those chain misses are doing so much to flip the score. That close scoreline is now over 100k to favor of Canada.
And this is unfortunately too much of a gamble pick. Yeah, Thailand pretty much down a player on this map. As Chanta only gets 100k for his name. Versus Canada though, multiple 400k scores. And that suddenly shifted back to 200k lead. Like it kind of like teleported like the score lead. Like I think it was really close, and then suddenly it's like 90k in favor of Canada.
I think it was just those chain misses from several players, and I think there's an instance where Chantat maybe tanking the hidden on the AR rate. I think Salvatore would probably be the strongest hidden player there, but maybe the play was to put him on no mod, get a more consistent big score, and it was looking pretty good. But yeah, Canada once again a little bit more comfortable in their 4-man, but that's also a slot that you kind of expect them to pick. As you mentioned, they picked the Fremont 3 a lot in their previous matchups. So
yeah, if they win this match, they're probably going to pick up versus USA as well. Even though I think that USA has a high chance to win it, I thought about the same last week and they won. So we'll see how this next week goes. Again, as you said, DT1 is definitely an option after that DT4 performance, but they could also be dabbing into Hidden 2 as well. And honestly, like, a lot of these other picks, like after that performance on Fremont 3, like Hidden 3 actually looks kind of good now as well. So like, and No Mod 5 as well. So I think the reading is really, open for that avenue. So,
yeah, I think that's the downside of being the first team to pick the reading map, is if you lose it, now the other team just has more options available to them.
Okay, I'm saying that somebody said that Chantat's PC was having trouble with that pick, which is really unlucky. Because he definitely he was doing very well in the previous air raid, so it kind of was like, I don't know if you didn't practice anything, but that's really unlucky then.
That's brutal. Hate to see that.
It's actually kind of important because I think that if he okay, they're gonna pick Fremont too, which I'm actually surprised. I thought that Thailand was gonna pick this map.
Yeah, this one of the big circle, like ulti flow Amy type maps. I think generally this slot mods are less impactful. Obviously, they still matter, especially with OD9. Even if the circles aren't that much bigger from Hard Rock, you still have to deal with the act challenge going from OD9 to 10.
We'll see how this goes. Yeah, that's probably gonna be. I feel like Yip takes Hard Rock, but we'll see. This map is so sick. I know people that either hate this map or love this map. I think this map is awesome. Like, I know a lot of people think it's really spiky, so it's like preference.
The song goes pretty hard though.
There's a lot of map sets of this song actually. There's this one, and there's the Moth one, and then there's the Nymph one that's like hidden too. So it's a good song overall.
Yeah, I remember recognizing this song when I looked it over in the map pool, but I couldn't remember from where. There's definitely some other map set I've seen.
This map, definitely, I think people should keep an eye out on him because he's going to be he's kind of filling in the niche of this low CS like stuff that nobody else has been mapping pretty much. And he just pretty much does all of it. Last week he also made the same map. Like the Gale was from him as well. Really good map.
Yeah, this map slot is like so niche, but also it's so like crucial to filling out the free mod pool. Because free mod maps are you need to have maps that are balanced on both hard rock and hidden, which is usually very, very hard to do. And this this type of map fills that niche pretty well.
This map is pretty hard on hard rock though, so we'll see. It's gonna be Let's Play against. Apparently, Divine was actually gonna be tanking the hard rock. Kind of surprised. I feel like Yip with hard rock, but it actually is gonna be Divine who is tanking it, as well as Chess Phantasm Nomad.
I think the tank strat is honestly fair when maps get this hard. Put your more comfortable player on the no mod and hope they get a good score.
Yeah. And this is where the ult players, really start to shine. Players like Yip, players like Chess as well are actually very good at ult. Same with Let's Play, phenomenal ult players. You see how these players do. Not too sure how comfortable Phantasma is on this, but Suiki's having a bit of struggle at the start of 95%, as well as Let's Play 92.
Let's Play having some chain misses early on, but might recover as the map goes on.
And there goes Gore before the first PI. As well as Divine Rose. And here comes the first big pattern. Actually, I don't know. Oh no, this is a bit of a question. Oh, there goes. Oh my god, there goes 3 players off of it.
Chess does drop as well, but now it's massive advantage to Thailand. Especially with Lesbury on the hard rock, that's going to be a crucial combo.
Oh, this is a big pattern. This is a big pattern. There's another pattern. There's another one-shot pattern coming through.
Everybody on Thailand is on that.
Suddenly, back to normal. No combos besides go up a little bit of a 250.
I mean,
that was one of the one.
I think all of Canada hit that, right? I think they all. They didn't have combo, but I think
second time, yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
And Devon was gonna find the rest of this, but second one-shot pattern is gonna be coming up very soon. It's way more one-shot than the first 2 patterns that you saw. And fully the 160k, but this is where all the players will have to focus in. This is where everyone loses their score.
You'd have to see several players on Thailand hitting that pattern and getting dropped in Canada. Missing on the slider tick, I think, on a few of those players.
And here comes the pattern.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, nobody hit it. Besides, Let's Play actually hitting on hard rock.
What?
Yeah, he has 120 combo. He actually hit the hardest part of the map.
That is so unfortunate that he didn't have the combo going into it.
And the Vibe was actually hitting that entire space stream after, but it is looking very good for Canada right now. Oh,
the scores are
looking so
close,
comfortable.
But this gap I just don't think is surmountable at this point.
Yeah, very good pick by Canada overall. Good scores by Yip. 440k, not bad at all. Oh, a bit of an outro for the axe section. Oh shoot, the speed section just hit. It's okay. It's not gonna change the scores. What the fuck just happened to Chess's PC?
Oh my god.
He's not very happy by the score.
Ended up being pretty close still.
Now Franklin also doing pretty good. 280k on the hidden, very impressive. But Salvatore actually also got 360k. Top score for his team with the hidden.
I think it ended up being the Yip difference. Yip having 420k, not really being contested by anyone on the side of Thailand.
Yeah. Nobody really did the match, so see what Thailand really comes up with, but kind of put into a tough situation now.
Yeah, I still think you have No Mod 1 as just a heavy favor map, and I think when you're down 4-1, that's maybe the time to pick it. Pick your best map, and then go into Canada's next pick and hope you get a break point and even out the match.
Hidden one was also probably fine for them as well.
Yeah, yeah, I think Hidden is a good pull for them.
Other stuff, yeah, Hidden 2, Hard Rock 3, definitely want to pick on this side. Definitely Canadian favorite for now. I feel like No Mod 4 is also a death trap, but the aim maps both look very good.
Yeah, and I think
What's up?
Oh yeah, no, I think this Hidden one is pretty different from last week's, but it still should be advantage Thailand.
Oh, you know, I was actually thinking about this a little bit. I was like, what if it's like he thinks that there's no more out scores like last play, like because he was playing the hardest mod, right? Like he thinks that he could carry, so he wants to pick out, and that's actually what they did.
The best type of old Pinocchio P ult. All these songs from this artist just goes hard on 1-3 type maps.
Yeah, we're gonna be seeing what I believe Let's Play Chess, Salvatore, and probably Phantasma. Yeah, against some of the likes of Yip. Probably I want to say Tana Onkar, Franklin obviously as well. Don't think Divine Rose will be making an appearance in this map. Yeah, I think you're just there to tank the hard luck last one.
Yeah, I think this map is, compared to that Free Mod 2, a bit more maybe comfortable in terms of the patterns, but very, very consistently mechanically challenging. And I actually think Thailand is going to be favored into this pick, considering their performance on No Mod 3 last week. This is a song I didn't know existed, which I'm happy I got to discover from this map pool, because I do like a lot of songs from this artist. But yeah, I think for the most part this isn't a very diff spiky map. It's just really consistently challenging, which I think is something Thailand wants, because I think they'll be more comfortable just getting solid axe, you know,
and this
solid consistent combos.
Gonna be actually Gore making the fourth slot for Canada. Very good out player, but Tan is not gonna be playing. And this Thailand roster looking still very strong. I think this pick is very good for them. But I am surprised they didn't pick No Mod 1. I feel like
just keeping it for later. Yeah. I do agree that they should pick it very soon, maybe after this map.
Yeah, but if they lose this pick and Canada gets another pick, it's looking a little rough.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Oh wow. And there goes Encore on the first pattern.
Early drop from Phantasma as well though. This is like the chill part of the song, but these patterns are going crazy.
And Canada's really struggling right now. No full combos right now. And there goes Chess as well. That's the only Phantasma holding 240 combo, but no combos inside of Canada. Nobody is holding combo on this right now. Phantasma gonna find a miss as well. And it's an accuracy game right now, but Franklin has 91%.
Yeah, I think this is going to be similar to DT4 for Canada, where they won off the backs of consistent accuracies. Maybe Thailand wants to do the same thing.
Unless they're going to find the misses, no combos inside of Thailand again, except a Chess 200 combo against Yip and Gore and Paper, all with up to 200 right now. There goes Yip and Gore though. And Cuphead as well, so it's just Chess.
Lesbury and Gore with by far the two best accuracies. But the rest of actually also Yip with 98. Kind of, I think Yip and Gore being both on 98 is currently keeping them in.
Yeah. And score is so close right now. It's like 600 points in favor of Canada. And it's slowly shifting over as more misses come through on Thailand. Leslie losing his ACK advantage. But now it's 60k in favor of Canada as these 4 combos of all 200 against no combos on Thailand are really pulling through the second half of the map.
This is looking massive for Canada now. This relatively small score lead, when you look at how low the scores overall are, is actually pretty significant.
And this accuracy lead from Yip and Gore is pulling through right now. Let's Play still at 98, but Gore at 99 almost, as both of them find a miss. But Yip now 500 combo. Oh, he's coming here to play. He's gonna hit the entire pattern. Same with Franklin, who's gonna find a miss, but it's the Germany show going on right now. Yip is gonna be hitting every single pattern. Finally finds a miss, but the damage is done. 200k score in favor of Canada.
Yeah, I just don't know if this is recoverable.
My favorite 4-digit dropping 400k on this map. But
and honestly, I think maybe a little bit. I don't even want to say but this map is just so difficult, and Canada just ended up looking a bit more comfortable, especially with Gore and Yip both being strong scorers. Meanwhile, on the side of Thailand, you have Lesprey with 300k. The rest of the team a little bit less comfortable. And it's looking like this will go to Canada, which is pretty grim for Thailand, losing your pick going 5-1.
That gambit was really dangerous by them. But I understand why they did it. Just unfortunately did not pay off. And despite the end combo is not going to matter, 90k is too big of a difference to make up here. Yep, going to be dropping 393k. And Gore is what, 330k, last play 350. Very good scores overall. Last play is not very happy right now.
Yeah. Yeah, Lesprey probably has crazy standards for himself, especially after some of the performances last week. Yeah, now Canada's up 5-1. And they, yeah, some nice sportsmanship between the teams.
What do you think's the plan?
I mean, I think DT1 is still not a bad option considering DT4. Even if Canada isn't feeling super comfortable, I don't think Thailand will be either. As long as they have like 1 or 2 players who are feeling okay. I don't know if you really go into hiddens. I think maybe hidden 2. Hidden 3, I think, is a bit of a gambit considering Thailand's low AR team. Yeah, otherwise, Hard Rock 3 is also an option. So I think like, between DT1, Hidden 2, and Hard Rock 3.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like reading is not that bad, and I feel like Nomad 4 is also okay, but I feel like they're the last picks you would do here. I do think that Hidden 2 is the best overall pick for Canada, but we'll see what they come up with.
I kind of want to see the Hidden 3 just because of how sick the map is. Hopefully we'll see it this weekend at some point.
If this match is played at 15 UTC, Thailand just mogs. What time is it in Thailand right now?
It should be morning.
Wait, it's like
Thailand,
11
right?
a.m. Like that's like fine. Like if we play at 50 UTC, half of Canada's playing at 8 a.m. This is not very fair.
And they do go for DT1, so
yeah,
picking based on what happened with DT4.
Wait, no way. We're talking about like if Canada got schedule cucked, they'd lose. Like this is a terrible argument. No, like I'm actually ecstatic to play tournaments at 11 a.m. I can't be talking to you. Like you're playing at like 5 a.m. every match or something, right? When's like Australia like regular time? So like what's 15 to see what's for Australia?
That's like I think it's gonna be pretty similar to Thailand's time zone. It's like 12:44 right now. And more,
what's 15 UTC?
Oh, my brain's too tired. I think 15 UTC is 20. I think it's like
1 a.m.
1 a.m. Yeah, 1 a.m. for me. It would be 3 a.m. in Eastern States, I think.
Oh shit! You're like on like the west coast of Australia.
Yeah, I'm west Australia. So
dude, like it was so bad when me and Mavs were on the same team. Like the first time I played with him, like we were on the same Street team, and I think that I'm west coast. So I'm like -8 UTC. So like 50 UTC was like
yeah.
8 a.m. for me. I was playing at literally 7 a.m. Every match he was playing at 2 a.m. Like there was no saving it. Like we were just doomed.
Oh, actually, yeah. I think 15 UTC is 1 a.m. Eastern, say it's 11 p.m. for me.
Oh, I see. I see.
So it's actually not as like 15 UTC is fine for me, especially because I'm usually I usually stay up. Like I got up at 11 a.m. today, and that was difficult.
Difficult. Nah, for real though. Oh, we also had Doomy, so like we had 2 Australians. Like it was not very fair. Wait, like my entire team was Asian. I'm just starting to realize like there's one other Canadian on my team, and he was East Coast, so it was fine for him. Anyways, we see how these players do.
Yeah, this map is like the golden era of DT1 mapping, 2017. There's a lot of maps of this style. It's like a little bit old school mapping, a little bit more simple, but just plays so well. At 255 BPM, a little bit speedy. You can see, I think Eddie is single tapping, and I'm not sure if anybody else is. I think Dry Noodle might be. You can already see Canada looking really favored early into this map. Eddie does drop, but it's 3 big combos against only Lesbury. Dry Noodle recovering. And Lesbury misses, so now it's a huge advantage to Canada, even with that Divine Rose miss. It's just flat paper and tan against nobody on Thailand.
And yeah, that act is looking actually pretty good. 98 on Eddie as well, and this looks looking like such a good pick, as you said earlier. Did not think that this map would go this way. I think if you said to start the map, like Canada's going to be confidently beating them on every DT pick. But it does not seem like Leslie is feeling very confident. This 91% is a little uncharacteristic from him.
Yeah, and
maybe it's the AR.
I think the AR is 10.5.
Yeah, it's 10.5.
Pretty brutal. Also, it's a little bit different from DT1 last week, where Canada didn't do amazing, but that was like 270 BPM, almost entirely aim. This is 255, but now more speedy, which I think sometimes players are more comfortable on this kind of DT1 mapping. You can just see flat paper and tan are absolutely crushing it.
They're looking so solid right now. Oh my god, what just happened to Flat Paper's cursor? Like, what was that? How did he hit that stream?
I don't know.
What? He like... Okay, he finally finds his like, oh, he is shaking all over the place. He is so nervous.
And this is over a double score lead. It's about as one side as it gets.
Yeah.
I think maybe for Thailand, this is just at a point in the map pool where it's just a skill cap, even for Lesbury on this DT1.
Yeah, and this match is going to become extremely problematic now. As now, not only did they have to win Nomad 1, but they have to win like at least 2 breakpoints as well as 3 picks of their own.
Yeah,
and that's just almost unreasonable. But we'll see if they can pull it off.
It is going to be a tough ask.
Yeah, they have to get through all the breeding maps, all the A maps, and whatever Canada wants to go between Hard Rock 3 and hit it in 2. And Flat Paper going to be dropping a confident 480k, Eddie not too far behind him, the rest of Canada doing very well, everyone in Canada actually doubling Thailand's score. And this pick is looking crazy for them.
I mean, yeah, this is the best pick that Canada had, and I didn't realize it was going to... I think also part of it, I didn't expect Canada to play this map this well. I mean,
yeah,
these are really good performances.
2 more team score is really good on that map. For a grand final as DT1, that's like 7.8 stars almost. Actually, this is 7.4. But very good score so far. That might be older star. I feel like it's gonna be higher with the new SR because they're typing.
I think the SRs here, are they old or new SRs?
I think they're old because they take from the API. Yeah. Oh no, it's new. It's new. It's actually just 7.4 stars.
Yeah.
And there it is, as you said.
Yeah.
The instant shipwreck pick.
This is probably Thailand's best pick, leaving it for when they need it most. And although I do think Thailand is going to be heavily favored on this pick, I think they'll likely take it. after that, they have to take 4 more maps in a row, and that's going to be very difficult. But start 1 map at a time. This is I think Thailand is one of the few teams in this tournament, like maybe the only team, especially getting into these last few weeks, where they really want to pick No Mod 1. It's normally a map most teams avoid just because everybody can kind of play it, but not nobody, but generally few teams are very confident on getting several big combos. Thailand being the exception. You obviously have Lespri, you have Chess, you have Phantasma, Salvatore Yorochi, who can all play this kind of map. And last weekend we saw Lespri in their first match get like 800k. And then the next match, Chess was the one getting 800k, so only several players who can carry this.
Yeah, we'll see how this Canada roster does. Yip and Onko going to be coming in. Kind of surprised the Vinewoods and top people are in this roster. I feel this is a little out of the skill comfort zone, but we'll see.
This is an interesting No Mod 1 song. Like, the map itself is what you would expect. It's 210 BPM, just really, really big aim. But this is not your normal No Mod 1 type song. Sea Shanty, No Mod 1, 7.8 stars.
I think what's cool stuff for WC is like, it almost feels like it brings 3 different types of communities together. You get like your 1K players, your 5K players, and your 5 digits all kind of in here. And speaking of those types of players, both Chess and Onkar, I think, are very seasoned 5K players. Same with, I said earlier, 5-digit player.
Yeah, dude, 5-digit just carried the No Mod 2. That's like 7.6 stars. That makes sense.
Oh, it's the top score DT1 pretty much.
Yeah, definitely a real 5-digit. No shenanigans, no tomfoolery.
Yeah, Yip just did not play the first 2 notes.
I thought that was Bancho. Is that real? I guess it was. Wow. Oh, was it Bancho?
I think multiple people in Canada not play the first 2 notes. Oh, but there goes 5 people instantly. Yeah, if anybody is carrying this map on Canada, it's going to be either Onkar or Yip. Strongest 2 aim players on this roster. And there goes everyone on Canada already against 2 combos on Thailand.
Chess and Lespri, the 2 players to look out for. Thailand, both capable of taking it far on a map like this. This is the first time I've ever heard of Sea Shanty No Mod 1. It's in Grand Finals. Chess dropping, it's now Lespri against Yip.
Yeah, Yip going to be trying his best to pull it back for Canada right now, but it's looking a little dire.
Actually, also Rize with the actually matching Yip, so Lespri is currently uncontested. Rize does drop, so now it's just Yip and Lespri with the 2 big combos.
100k scored in favor of Thailand right now. It's probably going to find on the miss, but Yip and Lespri going to continue to hold combos against each other. Onkar and Phantasma building up. There goes Onkar though.
Phantasma and Chess both starting to recover. You can see Thailand as a team just looks more comfortable.
And Phantasma is Barbara's combo. There goes him and Yip though, but Lespri is going to continue to hold his full combo right now.
And once again, it is Lespri No Mod 1.
Yeah. He is just going to solo carry this.
This would be, I think somebody mentioned this is 600 PP for an FC, which for like No Mod 1 style mapping of this type, that's like a 700 for farm maps at least.
If
this is an insane performance from
I'm
Lespri.
actually gonna think there's no way.
This is already done. Thailand is taking their pick, but can Lespri get an FC? That would be a sight to behold. Please don't be a break here. Actually, I mean, yeah, it's already
Wait, yo, he's dropping the ship back FC match is crazy.
Oh, how do you hit that? Oh no.
Oh no.
Dude, that's so brutal to have a jump section that difficult right after a break when you're like starting to cool down just a little bit. That's already gonna be more than enough. Getting 700k.
Not
What
even the
the-
FC on this map, by the way. No FCs on this map still, actually, yeah.
Damn.
And he's dropping 750k. Finally drops a second miss.
There it is.
Yeah, I'm back onto the side of Canada, who probably expected to take that point as a loss. Gonna be having a lot of options now.
Yeah, you have 2 picks as Canada, 2 chances to close this match out, as well as 2 chances from Thailand's picks. And as the pool narrows down, actually not actually many choices at this point. It's either Hard Rock 3, Hidden 3, or the entire Hidden pool being open. Number 4, number 5. I still, think it's just Hidden 2 or Hard Rock 3 in this situation. Oh, I wonder, I don't know. I don't know if you want to go Hidden, just because in the word, like, if they lose Hidden 2, then Thailand has Hidden 1 and Hidden 3 to pick from with momentum. And I think that's a realistic scenario of Thailand, taking back this match. So, do you risk picking Hidden 2? Otherwise, I think Hidden 3 is a good option. And they go for
Nomad 5.
Okay, so this is... Yeah, this map, 6.6 stars, or 7.8, and it's just brutal on reading on some of the patterns. This is a insane low AR reading map. But I do think it's something Thailand would pick against other teams. It's going to be a case of Canada maybe being more comfortable, especially with, I think, Cut Paper, who is a bit of a low AR demon.
Oh, so this goes.
And if Thailand can get a breakpoint on this, they have Hidden 3 as an option right after. Wait, is there a Cut Paper? I thought Cut Paper would definitely be in for this. Unless I am...
frankly, it's kind of surprising, but I don't think you practiced before.
Oh. That might be the case.
He's coming.
Yeah. I was gonna say. I think Cut Paper top scored like both the reading maps against USA.
Please kick the vinyl ropes.
Yeah, I think this is honestly one of the hard, like just from looking at this map, it looked like one of the hardest maps in the pool. It's hard to gauge when I'm not a reading player, and the reading of this difficulty is at a different stratosphere, but be interested to see what these players can get. Thailand running their core roster, so if there's ever a chance for them to get a break point, it's here. Also, Life One Mappers have like a slightly lower AR, like it's 7.8, which isn't a huge difference from 8, but it's just enough to be noticeable.
And already looking very rough for some players in Canada. Canada 80%.
Thailand also losing all of their combos.
There's still 2 combos on Canada. Oh, there's only one. Yip is going to be only FCing against 2 combos on Phantasma and Lesteri. Cut Paper as well, 200 combo on him. And despite Tan with 70k, the rest of his team is pulling through. Yip 260k. Yeah, he's doing the thing right now.
Yip is currently taking control of this pick.
Oh,
does drop.
Miss, but there goes everyone, nobody's hitting.
Yeah.
What just that pattern looked impossible to hit.
Dude, all
Yo,
of
this is
these
like,
patterns.
This is a cringe map. Like, what am I looking at?
This map is absurd.
Oh my god! Like, who has decided to do these 200,000 BPM bursts into kicksiders, bro?
Dude, I don't know. You're the map puller. You gotta. You'd.
God. What is going on?
Yeah, these. I don't know how anybody's hitting any of this.
Yeah, Let's Play is trying his best right now, but I don't think he's making up 120k on this section. I think this match is clearly gonna be a wrap. 100k score lead is not gonna be gained back again. Okay, this map just did not look playable.
Yeah.
What just happened?
Like, I think that's gonna be cut paper with the highest score at just under 300k. Nobody getting above 300k, so I think my evaluation of this map being one of the hardest in the pool might have been correct. That is going to be GG's for Canada winning the match 7-2.
Congratulations to Canada, seeing them in grand finals, and very convincing win. A lot of those points actually, definitely very big score lead overall. And congrats to Thailand for making insane top 3. Remember that there was a player that predicted them to not even qualify, so them getting top 3 is quite the predicament. I'm not gonna call it any names.
Oh yeah, I think Thailand definitely punching above their weight. Getting top 3 in this tournament is still a really, really good performance. I think they can be very happy with how they have done. But yeah, Canada is going to be going on to verse United States tomorrow. So good luck to them.
Make sure to catch it. I'll probably be there. I don't know if you'll be there because it's probably the time that's way too early for you. But we'll see.
Oh yeah, we'll see if I'm awake. Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right.
Oh yeah, I mean, I see one of the Americans.
All right, take care, everyone. Bye.
Bye.